Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Thurman. Puts the move on. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Curry on the wing. Garnett outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Iverson. Driving inside. And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one misses.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Outside, Batum. Back to Griffin. Garnett with the steal. Latrey. And El Paso, another three.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Plenty of space. Iverson with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for El Paso.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The three from Iverson.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
The drive by Iverson.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Outside Curry. Pass to Garnett. Sinks that one from the post. Garnett's got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Iverson. Petrovic with the rebound. Here's El Paso. They're on a 16-5 run here. That one falls.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Iverson. Another miss by Iverson. Gervin for three. He can't get that one. Iverson left side. Baseline J on the way. And so it's El Paso. Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their time. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from El Paso, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Westbrook with the bucket.
He's still got that pull-up in his back pocket. Don't sleep on Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy. Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Right side, Westbrook. Here's Embiid. A rebound by Brook Lopez. El Paso leading by 11. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
To the middle. Stolen by Bird.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Here's El Paso. And the dunk by Wallace.
And they put the fast break in the right hands. Wallace makes sure it gets a strong finish.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's on Larry Bird.
Yeah, showing some toughness there to fight through the foul. Good work to get to the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, there's a lot to love about Brook Lopez's game. A veteran center who can stretch the floor and also make big contributions on the defensive end.
Here's Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. And it's on John Havlicek.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
El Paso leading by 13. Westbrook drives in and finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Stolen by Havlicek. Fast break El Paso. Pulls up from the corner. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The three from Iverson. To halt the run. And Griffin with the layup.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I give Lopez so much credit. He went from never taking threes to a great three-point shooter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bird. Tips it. Fires the three. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Launches a three, and that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The drive by Iverson.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless in when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And so it's El Paso, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for El Paso. To the inside. Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Iverson outside. With the drive. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Oh, wow. That one is a highlight reel.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. And El Paso tacks on two more.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
Iverson. Here's Griffin. El Paso grabs the miss. Pass to Vucevic. For three. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin.
Timeout.
Vucevic has got 8 points.
Well, Vucevic didn't come into the league with that shot, but it's been a crucial part of his game for years now.
Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Garnett. Gervin for three. And El Paso another three.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Count it. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Inside. And Garnett with the slam.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Iverson outside. Pass to Thurman. And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. In the corner, Gervin with it. On its way from Curry for two. And El Paso tacks on two more.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Allen Iverson on the wing. 11 points in the game. Garnett with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. It's Gervin on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. The shot's good. Curry's got 7.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Iverson. Shakes him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Look, this is the tenacity you love to see inside. He's not afraid of the physicality.
Second free throw, no good. And a wide open look for Griffin. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Vucevic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 10 points for Vucevic.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. Pass to Griffin. Now Embiid. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Hey, when Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
At the elbow, Griffin. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land, the long distance three is buried. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for El Paso.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Curry from deep three-point land. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
Can't nail the jumper.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Bird outside. Here's Griffin. Misses from close range.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Curry can't get it to go. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Tries the spin move. Maxey. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Outside, Maxey. To end the run. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Rebounded by Bell. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Three-pointer, Bird. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
A wide open look for Bird. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wallace looking for an opening. It's off. So El Paso picking up the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in...
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Here's Johnson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Picked by Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Back to Batum. Here's Thurman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
On the wing, Payton. Batum with the ball. Now Payton defending. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. The three from Iverson. They get the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Pass to Thurman. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Griffin. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
It's stolen by Gobert. A three ball. No good from Payton. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Iverson. Following the basket by Gary Payton. The drive by Iverson.
Yeah, I'd call that a sturdy screen. Rolls to the rim and gets rewarded.
Inside, Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Fades away. Bird misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
What a performance from Gary Payton. He has been the story for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Dallas making a switch here. To the inside, and he converts the layup.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Bird right side. Bird fights for his bucket inside. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Pass to Batum. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Some solid defense from Maxey. Down low. Virginia Beach working the ball around them. That one falls. Maxey's got the lead up to 5 now for Virginia Beach.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Goes up at the stripe, and that one comes up a bit short. Dallas with the ball. And the rejection by Embiid.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. For 3, Edwards. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Here's Iverson. He has yet to score. .136 left now here in the second. Iverson darts in. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does. we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Wade. Griffin controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Virginia Beach leads by 1.
Assertive play by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
Iverson outside. To the paint. Beal with the steal. Here's Lewis. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Lewis with the drive.
And it's not easy making a shot when you have Embiid in your face like that.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes.
Hold on!
Oh, goodness. And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym. He had just a breakdown defensively there. Allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbounds.
Here's Wade. The layup missed. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wade with it. Over Payton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Dallas leading by 3. Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Iverson outside. Here's Griffin. And it's blocked.
That's just fantastic rim protection right there. You can tell she relishes coming away with blocks at the basket.
Here's Reese. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Listen, with her ability to get points in the paint, defenders are forced to body Reese up.
Virginia Beach trails by 9. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Johnson outside. Left side, Westbrook. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Dallas on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
They get it again. The shot that time, not on target. Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Beckers. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. And Dallas leads by 9.
One of the quickest strokes out there. Paige Beckers ready to fire.
They set the pick. Here's Iverson. Lewis grabs the board.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Thurman's shot is good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Dallas shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the technical free throw is good.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
Here's Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
4 on the clock. Pass to Thurman. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Dallas moving the ball around. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. .52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Embiid. Now Bird. Back to Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Well, I like how he brought the defender in close. Good work to get to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Virginia Beach trails by 13. Here's Batum. Jordan with some nice D. And here we go. Stops, pops, and the basket by Beckers.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than shot.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
3-pointer. That shot off the mark. And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. To the middle, here's Reese. And the rejection by Bird. Here's Jordan. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense.
He hits both from the stripe. Virginia Beach trails by 15. Pass to Westbrook. Here he goes. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such velocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Johnson with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Outside, Payton. And the dunk by Westbrook.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Trailing by 17. Now Bird. Shoots the three. Beal pulls it down. And Payton throws it down hard.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching it.
Lewis grabs the board. Dallas leading by 19 points. It's Beal on the wing. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Dallas leading by 20. To the inside, Payton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Payton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the paint. Outside for Griffin. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Wade surveying the D. Puts it up from 12. Cousins pulls it in. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is what separates Cousins from other guys his size. He is highly skilled.
Wade outside. Five to shoot. Here's Thurman. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Looking to get it going. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Griffin. Outside for Batum. Iverson, right side. Pass to Thurman. And he dunks it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Stay out here.
Iverson outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now, here's Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And here is Mobley. Stoudemire left side. Gets a very good look and converts.
Wow, so much potential for Stoudemire. If he can master that quick release, watch out. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here after LeBron James's miss. Here's Iverson. Laid outside. 6 to shoot. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Iverson, no luck. And they're on the break. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to James.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
With the teardrop.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, No sloppiness. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Wade.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
The power finish. She wasn't taking any chances there.
The visitors with the ball. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Curry. And Wade sends it back. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. That free throw missing. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Curry looking it over. They get a hand on it. Thompson outside. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A shot by Curry, no good. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Curry. The tray. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The drive by Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
Into the lane. Mobley right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Shot from the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
Looking to end the run. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
For Virginia Beach, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Back to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Chamberlain. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Maxey into the lane. And the rejection by Giannis. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Wade. Crafty move. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Westbrook with the steal. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
Wade left side. Can they get it? Chamberlain with the block. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. Here's Wade. Oh, tough finish from Wade.
Oh, powerful move right there by Wade. So elusive on the drive.
Out left to the wing. Westbrook with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Well, one sign of a great player, the ability to find teammates like he just did. Set them up for success.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Makes it off the glass.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Here's Wade. He takes it in.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving when she needed to.
Gordon up on top. Out to Edwards. It's stolen by Wade. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw, no good for Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Gordon missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wade feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
Rise and fire. You got to love his aggressiveness off the catch.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Wade. And both free throws good for Wade.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Virginia Beach trails by 15. To the paint. Here's Reese. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I love when she just goes for these jams, showing how athletic she can be.
To the inside. Here's Stoudemire. Count it from 12.
And this young man is talented. Stoudemire already showing he has a reliable mid-range jumper.
Pass to Reese. No one near James as he lets it go. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
And Wade drops them both.
Now, I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Jordan. Here's Reese. Stoudemire with the ball. Outside, James. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see the play before it develops.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Larry Bird. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James.
The feel LeBron has for the game unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Virginia Beach trails by 20. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
That shot wide open. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
It's Curry outside, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Curry with the three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Iverson outside. Back to Wade. Launches it. The shot off that time.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Wade with no one around. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping him.
Out to Wade. Will it go? And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Got it up. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Curry. Driving inside. Mobley outside. Pass to Curry. No good on the three. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wade. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Here he goes. Misses at the rim. Thompson outside. James looking around. From the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Wade for three. Another miss by Wade.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Stoudemire. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you got to be careful guarding Stoudemire because he is clever at drawing fouls.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Stoudemire. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Outside Curry. And stolen by Iverson. And stolen by Thompson. James with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Goes up on the wing. And Stoudemire gets it to go. And that's 10 points for Stoudemire.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
The high post shot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Payton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. They're trailing by 35. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Wade outside, looking to get it going. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Wade doesn't back down from anyone. Forces defenders to be compromised.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's the visitors now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Oh, come on. When Giannis hits a pull-up J, what can you do on defense? Seriously.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Payton, that's good.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wade. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Vucevic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
He's perfect from the line this time. Puts it up, off the inbound, off target. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the... Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. On tap tonight, it's the Bronx going up against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Thompson. And there's the drive. No good that time. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Durant, that's good.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
The putback, Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 5 now.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Castle on the wing. Back to Davis. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. 4-point game. And finished off by KD.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
It's Davis with the drive.
And that's how you take it to the rim, with authority.
To the paint. Here's Jack. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Evans. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. KD can't get it to go. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Diaw. And slammed in by Diaw.
And Diaw is so selective when it comes to shooting, but he's not going to pass up those dunks.
And Whiteside stays right with it.
Terrific hustle on the offensive board, doing whatever possible to keep the play alive.
Iverson, no luck. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Left side, Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Evans, and Evans throws it down hard.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Timeout called, the Bronx. Virginia Beach making a switch here. .26 seconds left in the first half. Over in the corner, Diaw. Back to Davis. Off target at the rim. Pass to Durant. Over Iverson. That doesn't go either for KD. He gets it up. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Virginia Beach leading by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. The Bronx trails by 8. Pass to Diaw. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppy.
Shot's good by Durant.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running it. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And Thompson sends it back.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
In this close in, Diaw can finish strong. No need to hold back.
KD, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for KD. Here's Sharp, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
In the corner, it's Jack. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Here's KD. Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
Virginia Beach leading by 8. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. A putback. There's the three. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Here's Cg1464. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Sharp. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Durant's got 22.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
With the fadeaway.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now here's Durant. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. And here's Iverson outside. And another miss by the Bronx.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That free throw good from Anderson. Virginia Beach leading by 15. Left side, KD. Fader on the way. They get it back. Down low. And stolen by Iverson. Sharp with it. Evans picks him up. Cg1464 wide open. Gets to the corner and buries it.
A catch and shoot specialist. Cg1464 thrives in that role.
Here's KD. It's Evans, top of the key. Another shot. It's tipped.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Whiteside with it. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Cg1464.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And stolen by Sharp. Diving in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the three off target. Virginia Beach leading by 10. Durant just inside the line. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. And it's the Bronx with the ball. And the dunk by Cg1464.
Slams it home with the best of them. Cg1464 with a statement.
Durant just inside the line. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. To the inside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Iverson outside. The statement dunk by Iverson.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And there's the call on Cg1464. That's his first foul. Bronx making a switch here. And here is Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. And Ware pulls it down. Here's the Bronx. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. It's good.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And that one drops for him. Durant's got 27.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
From 15 feet away, Bronx grabs the miss. Here's the break. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
The Bronx trails by 4. Allen for the 3. For the 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the basket by Diop.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Now here's Durant. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. And here's the fast break. Diop leading the way.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
KD on the wing. That's tipped.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Allen, that's good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Virginia Beach trails by 4. Right side Durant looking to end the run. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Tries again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. KD's got 29 in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
So a close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against Virginia Beach. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts. And he banks in the layup.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Durant wide open, he fires. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out. Ware with it. Thompson with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Here's Hobson. Durant for three. And Ware pulls it down. And here's the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Back to Jack. Pass to Durant. Buries it from three-point range. Durant's got 6 points.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Pass to Hobson. Fires the three. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. Ware, good.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Here is Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Iverson. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And here's KD for three. And again, Virginia Beach running the court in transition. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Virginia Beach leads by one. And we'll be back right after this. Now Jack. Pass to Durant. To take the lead. And Ware pulls it down. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They lead by 1. No good with the layup. And it's tied up with that one. And here is Jack. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's SGA. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Ingram outside. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Shoots over Kuzma. And that misses badly. Air ball. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he gets the bucket. Maxi's got his first bucket in this one.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Here's SGA. And stolen by Maxey. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's Ingram. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Now here's Durant. They get the rebound. Lets it go with a 3. Outside, SGA. And here's KD for 3. The kick out to Jack. That's tipped and stolen by Iverson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Here's Iverson. Iverson sneaks his way inside.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Ingram right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Good work defensively by KD.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's KD. And stolen by Iverson.
Well, he was laying in wait for that pass. Terrific read to get a jump on.
And don't sleep on Maxi's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Now here's Durant. Outside check. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. And stolen by Kuzma. And here's the fast break. Oh, Iverson, just a blur on the open floor. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Virginia Beach.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
To the middle. KD's shot is off. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. Ingram. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
For 3, Durant. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 19 points.
Well, the defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Virginia Beach. Down by 12. A 3-ball. Again, Durant missing. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Durant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the dunk by Hachimura. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. Some good. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here's Brandon. Jerebko the screen. Floats one on the wing. Brewer. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot by KD. No good. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Brandon. Pass to Wallace. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. KD on the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Brandon. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brewer. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here's KD for 3. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got 5 points so far.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Pass to Plum. On the wing, Jackson. Driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Smart. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Milwaukee making a switch here. SGA surveying the defense. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Brandon. Wide open look here for Murray. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
SGA, no good. Milwaukee trails by 5. Pass to Queen. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive. That's a gutty rebound in traffic. Great effort.
Murray with it. Now SGA defending. From the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Virginia Beach leading by 3. And here's SGA. Five on the clock. Lets a floater go. It'll count. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Virginia Beach leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Now here is Jack. Drives to the hoop. Outside, SGA. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick and roll sets.
Virginia Beach leading by 5. No good on the quick 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Queen. Clock at 6. Lets it go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's going to be on Jarrett Jack.
Well, I like how he brought the defender in close. Good work to get to the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Durant way outside. It's hauled in by Queen. Milwaukee trails by 4.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Jack surveying the D. Outside, KD. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Pass to Brewer. Barrett wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Durant going to work inside.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Outside Harper. Out to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Cans it from downtown.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Durant with a wide open look. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Again, the miss by KD. Milwaukee trails by 5. Now Harper. Brewer with the ball. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Over Whiteside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Just beating that shot clock. Great awareness.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Jack. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. High post, KD. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
For 3, Barrett. And the 3 ball is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
For 3, Barrett. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Durant in the corner. It's stolen by Barrett. Harper with the ball. Now Jack defending. Outside Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Durant in the corner. Up and in on the layup. KD's got 19 points.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
Pass to Jerebko. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Virginia Beach pulls it in. They double team KD. The tray. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here's Barrett. Shot from the low block. It counts. And the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Pass to Brandon. Back to Brewer. Fade away. Jack with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 5-point game.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
Pass to Brewer. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. Virginia Beach leading by 7. Here's Durant. Good, and Jack gets the assist. KD's got 26 points.
And KD just keeps coming at you with that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Here's Brandon. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brandon. Now, here's Barrett. Offensive rebound. Here's Brandon. Now Barrett. SGA defending. Over SGA. Barrett, no good. Now here's Whiteside. Wallace covering. Fades away. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And he has 28 points for the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Durant just inside the line.
Good
Off the
defense.
mark with the outside fadeaway. To the paint. The rebound by KD. Virginia Beach leading by 9. Over Barrett. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket. So Virginia Beach picking up the win.
Brother,
Some
good game, bro.
competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.